Bum 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 and Can Crush. Oh yeah. It doesn't stop there, guys. Can! Woo! Can! Oh yeah. Get in there. One more. Ha ha ha! Oh yeah. That was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 Can Crushes. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. Coffee first. Big shout out to Fears Vlogs. I love my Fears Vlogs mug. Oh, yeah. So, guys, it's time for another Fears podcast. Let me open up that chat. Let's get a rockin'. Let's get a moseying. Let's do this. I'm definitely feeling a lot better today. We're pretty much at like 90% today. We're not 100%. I still feel little aches and pains, but, it's just the start of the week, and already my stomach's been hurting since last Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, last night, Monday, fucking today. Oh, my Lord. It's been crazy. But it's better. It's better. We're at 90% today. So, yeah. So, at least it's getting better. Oh, man, I hate when my stomach's like this, though. It's kind of redonkulous. Ridiculous. Another Fears-ism. I love it. I love it. Saturday. All right. Let me switch it from top chat to live chat. Feel free to put your comments in the chizat. There we are. That's another Fears-ism. Chizat. Well, let's start the stream off with a bang. I got me some birthday cards. All right. So, this birthday card is from my friend Mike. Mike says, enjoy your day and your year. Happiest of birthday wishes to you. Sending happy wishes for your birthday and every day after, your friend Mike. Well, thanks, Mike. I really appreciate that. So, birthday card number 1. And then this one is from my aunt, and it's a birthday card and a Halloween card all in one. So, spooky Halloween wishes. So, she kind of combined them. So, oh, we have a gift. And it says, always say a prayer. ASAP. Nice. I'm going to throw that on right now. Just like me, my aunt is religious. So, thank you, Aunt Donna. I appreciate that. Here, let me just put this on real quick. If I can. Yeah, you got it, Fears. Hang on. Nice. Cool. I'm going to wear that to work tonight. It's pretty awesome. Sweet. And then let's read the birthday wishes, shall we? Well, she sent me a Halloween card, and it's mixed with a Halloween and a birthday card, so, yeah. All right. I guess she's double downing on it, so, yeah. So, Aunt Donna, thank you for the wonderful wristband. It says, always say a prayer, ASAP. That is good advice. All right. Well, she calls me Johnny, which is my real name, Johnny. Dear Johnny, however you spend your Halloween and your birthday, whatever you do, hope it's a frightful one. I like that. I like that twist on words. Love always from your Aunt Donna and Uncle Steve. Best wishes. Nice. Well, there it is. Well, thank you, Aunt Donna. There it is. So if you guys noticed, right when I started this stream, I did not 1, not 2, but 4 can crushes. So cheers to that. Oh yeah. I read some birthday cards, which I appreciate, from my friend Mike and my Aunt Donna, my Uncle Steve. I got a wristband, so already, guys, we are starting this this stream off good. All right, so today, these are the 3 topics I've picked. By the way, you can chime in. Feel free to say whatever you want in the chat within reason. Don't forget we got that super chat on. I haven't said that in a while. I kind of forgot about it. I have to remember to say all this stuff. We got the super chats. We got the super likes. Those are on. Feel free, if you like Fears' content, give me a super chat. Would appreciate it. All right. Also, I almost forgot to tell you guys. I got a P.O. box now. So, send all fan mail to this address. Dun 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 dun. Yo, Rezzy, what's up? How you been? Rezzy, did you know that I have a P.O. box now? Well, if you want to send Fears a birthday card or birthday wishes or anything really, within reason, I will respond to it. Bum bum. So there it is. All right. Also, guys, that fan mail address is always in the description. So if you guys don't catch it in the live stream, always go to the description and check it out. By the way, Fierce has got his Halloween wasted shirt on today. Hallow-wasted. And then all this, like, I don't know, pumpkin puke liquid. Obviously, I'm not wearing this shirt, to work tonight, but, because I don't know if my boss would like that. So, yeah. Girl Gamer Rezzy says, when is your birthday? It's this Saturday, Rezzy. It's this Saturday. So everybody, you still got time. Fears will react to whatever you send me, And I'm really excited. I got big birthday plans. Walt Disney World. I have not hung out with Mickey in quite some time. Hopefully Mickey will get in the vlog on Saturday. I do plan on taking my picture with him. I'm going to tell Mickey, I'm like, yo, Mickey, it's my birthday. Now, listen, Fears may be an adult. I may be an adult, but you guys know this. Ever since you started watching me, what is Fears? I am a man-child. I am a big kid in a candy store, man. I may be 40, but do I feel 40? Absolutely not. Do I look 40? Thank God, I got a few gray hairs, but not too many. So I'm actually doing all right. Girl Gamer sent me some jump scares, so let's watch them, shall we? Girl Gamer says, happy early birthday. Well, thank you. Girl Gamer, I'm going to react to your, before we get started here, Girl Gamer sent me some jump scares, so I hope you don't mind. I'm going to watch them. I don't remember how many you sent me. Let me go. She wrote me on Facebook and said, hey, Fears, check out my recent jump scares, and I was like, all right, I will do that. So, let me just check them out real quick. I haven't watched them yet, Rezzy, but we're going to watch them right now. So, I think you sent me, let's see, 1, 2... Okay, so you sent me 3. So, the first one is called, Who is Hiding in the Closet? All right, so let's watch the first one, shall we? All right, here we go. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. Oh, Lord, what's going to happen? Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh! Alright, that one wasn't bad.
I found a doll.
That one wasn't bad. It kind of like, she opened up the closet and there was a bunch of like dolls' heads. So that one wasn't that bad. Let's continue on. Oh, that one was bad, Rezzy. That one was bad because the first closet door wasn't bad, right? She opens up the second closet door and this massive doll head jumps out and scares the bejesus out of Rezzy. And what game is this from? Let's see here. Rezzy, what game is this from? All right, so the first jump scare was called Who Was in the Closet? Well, that one didn't get me. Sometimes Rezzy's jump scares get me, but that one did not get me. All right, so let's watch the second one, shall we? All right, so the second one is called, let's see here. My Scream. That's the second one. Oh, Lord. Okay. Reggie says, cover your ears. Oh, shit. Okay, well, all right, let's go into the second one. Here we go.
There.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry.
There's like,
There.
It looks like, I don't know, it looks like a doll is chasing her. So Rezi opened up a drawer, grabbed some keys, and then when she turned to the left, and way off to the right here, there's a doll all like walking like this. And Rezi, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Oh, Lord.
Okay.
She looks, like, the doll looks kind of freaky. Like, she's got, like, brown hair, and it looks like there's, like, mud inside her hair, and she's got this, like, white nightgown on, I guess, or something. I don't know what it is. It was looking pretty creepy. All right, that one did not get me. All right, let's see if the third one. Let's see if the third one gets me. The third one is called Sorry, Lucy, that I entered your room. Oh, shit, what's going on here? Oh, my God. All right. Well, here we go. Here's the third one. All right. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, shit! All right, that one got me. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. God damn.
Look, Lucy, I'm truly sorry that I entered your room.
Listen, I'm sorry, too, that I entered your room. Holy shit. That got the heart a-pumping. Now, Girl Gamer, Rezi, listen, I like them all. All the jump scares were good, right? All the jump scares were good. But the third one was my favorite. Oh, my God. Like, there's this doll in the fucking closet, and she's like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Get out of here. And then Rezi's like, I'm not going anywhere, you know? And then the doll's like, oh, yeah? Well, what do you think about this? GUNG! Like, launches her out of the door, through the doorway, and Rezi's, like, character lands, like, 20 feet down the hall. Holy crap. Rezi, my favorite one was the third one. Holy shit, that was some intense shit, man. Rezi, what was that game called? Rezi says the game was called Visage. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. Visage. I've never heard of this. It looks good, though. Good graphics. So cheers on that. Man, what a way to start off a stream. Some spooky, freaky, deaky shit. Oh, my Lord. The clown was driving me nuts. Oh, well, actually, that's the wrong word. The clown was... Oh, I'm sorry, not clown. The doll. Not the clown. I got Killer Clowns on my brain because I watched Killer Clowns the other night. The doll was kind of freaking me out. The doll, it looked like the doll had, like, mud, like, inside its hair, and then it was all, like, you know, all, like, doing this, like, with its hands and shit. Got the white nightgown on, way in the darkness, kind of creeping Rezi out. Definitely creeping me out. Probably creeping out anyone who plays that goddamn game. I mean, that's some creepy shit, man. That is some creepy shit. Wow, okay. Whew. Got that heart a-pumping. Okay. Oh, my God. All right. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. We got 2 likes. We got 7 viewers. And I appreciate all the birthday wishes. Rezi, thank you for the early birthday wishes. I can't thank you enough. Well, today's topics are, I'm going to tell you guys the story of Fears' first kiss ever. Ever. And it wasn't on the lips. It was on, well, actually, no, it was. It started on the cheek. And then the girl kissed me on the lips. But the very first one ever was on the cheek. Then she moved to the lips. So, I'm going to tell you guys that story. So you guys will get a kick out of this. And then a fan wrote me a couple days ago. I can't remember if it was on Instagram or Twitter. I don't recall. But a fan wrote me and said, like, you've told us how you created Fearsman, but why did you create Fearsman? I'm like, okay, well, I'll tell you guys why I created him. I'm like, that's actually a good topic. I'm like, okay, I've told people how I created the character, but why did I create the character? So I'm going to get into that. And then we're going to do Silent Night, Deadly Night review part 4. Oh my God, was this a hunk of garbage? So I might as well start with that. Silent Night, Deadly Night 4. What a piece of rat shit garbage. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm going to plug in my headphones to get some better sound quality, but oh my Lord. You guys ready for this? Holy shit. Fears fell asleep not once, but twice through Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 4. A hunk of crapola! Garbage! Garbage, 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 garbage. Oh my Lord. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. There we are. It was pretty nuts. It was a pretty creepy, crazy movie, but it was so shit garbage. All right, let me plug in this mic real quick. I haven't done the mic in a while, so I thought I would pop it in. I always seem to forget to, put it on because normally the stream sounds 10 times better when I use my headphones. So. Hello? Yo. Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right. Well, there it is. Okay, so check this out. So the movie starts. Now it does have one pleasantly surprising of this movie. It's got Clint Howard in it. Clint Howard was in a bunch of 80s and 90s. He was in Apollo 13, and Clint Howard is the brother of famous director Ron Howard. So that his performance was great. Clint Howard always delivers. He was in Jim Carrey's The Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He played, I don't remember the name of his character, but he played a Who. He definitely played a Who, and he was like the mayor's assistant in Whoville. So yeah. So that was a pleasant surprise, but really the movie, if I'm being honest, had nothing to do with the first 3. The first 3 is literally about a killer that likes to dress up as Santa Claus and kill people. The 4th one took a massive, departure of that. Probably because they killed Ricky off, the main killer, in the 3rd one. And they're like, well, if we just throw some Christmas shit in the background, then we can call it Silent Night, Deadly Night. Wrong! Wrong, wrong. Yeah, they had Christmas shit in it, but the actual story, the Christmas was just, they had Christmas decorations on in the background, and then the story takes place around Christmas. But it had nothing to do with, the killer Santa Claus thing, Hopefully, whenever I watch Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 5, they get back to that shit, you know what I'm saying? One can only hope, right? So, I'm watching this, and I'm like, what a piece of shit. So, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10, guys. And that's being generous. It was all about witchcraft and, getting women to join this cult. And if you didn't join the cult, then the cult members would kill you off one by one in the most sadistic way. And then Clint Howard was, possessed by these hot, sexy, witches. And I'm just like, what a hunk of garbage, Now, if they would have just called it, it was called Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 4, the Initiation. If they would have just called it The Initiation, then maybe it would have done a little bit better. But because they threw on Silent Night, Deadly Night, people are expecting the killer Santa Claus, right? There's Santa Claus in it, but does he kill anybody? No. These witches and the witchcraft and the fucking cult and shit, they kill everybody. And I'll be honest, there's not too many kills in the movie. There's a few kills here and there, and I will say this, Clint Howard's character does die. And his death scene is probably one of my favorite scenes, Somebody stabs him, and he falls down into they're on this, I guess it's it looks like an alleyway. I don't really know. It was hard to see in the picture where they were. It looks like an alley, I guess. And he falls down in this alley, and then all of these bugs and these demon worms type of thing from hell, I guess, crawl on top of him and start eating his body. I guess. A worm goes around his neck and out his arm, and he's like, oh shit, oh god, oh fuck me. And I'm like, alright, well that's the end of him. So that was probably my favorite scene because one, it made no goddamn sense. I'm like, all right, well, you just got stabbed and then you fall down in a fucking alleyway. I'm like, where the fuck are all these demon worms coming from? Apparently, the demon worms were already in the fucking alley, but they don't really explain it. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? So horrible. Garbage. Fears does not recommend this movie. I don't even recommend Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 3. The only good thing about it is the last 35 minutes of the film, they kill Ricky off, and he kills people with like Christmas items in the last 35 minutes of the film in part 3. That's the only, but the first part of the first half of part 3, fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. The first one is great. The second one, pretty good. And let's just hope they can salvage the series in part 5. That's the last one that Fears has to watch. And then I've watched every single one of them. So, 3 was 3 was terrible, but not as terrible as part 4. Part 4 was the worst one so far that I've watched. It was crap. It was garbage. Literally 3 out of 10, and that's being generous. My favorite scene is when Clint Howard's character dies because his character is off the fucking wall. He's like a drug addict. He's all about being in this cult or being possessed by the cult members and the hot, sexy witches. And then he does drugs, and then he's fucking homeless, and then he eats like food off the fucking ground and shit. And I'm just like, and that's his first scene. The very first scene of the movie, you see him walking like out of this alleyway down this road, and he's like, "Man, I'm fucking hungry, man." And all of a sudden, he's like, "Oh shit, a leftover hamburger." He grabs the hamburger, he opens up the burger, and there's maggots and shit in the fucking burger. And then he's like, and then he says, "What? No mustard on it? Oh shit." So then he just kind of like flicks away the maggots, puts the fucking bun on, fucking eats it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is nuts. Anyway, so 3 out of 10. So don't waste your time. Fears wasted his time yesterday watching this hunk of garbage. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Oh my lord. I mean, there was some funny scenes, like his death scene, even though it made no fucking sense. I was like, no, fucking Clint Howard, man. Because Clint Howard, actually, in real life, I've never met him before. I've always wanted to meet him at conventions. I know he does a lot of conventions, and I've always wanted to meet him. But anytime he does an interview, he seems like the most nicest guy ever. He was in, he was in that fucking thriller movie that I reviewed for you guys like fucking months ago. Wrath, where he gets killed by like that guy that gets killed like in a street race, and then he comes back as a spirit, and he's got that spiritual, mystical, scientific like car or whatever, and then he has to avenge his death and avenge his girlfriend's death, and then he gives the car to his brother or some shit, and then Clint Howard is part of that gang, that gang that accidentally killed him, and then he kills all the gang members off one by one, like in a weird street race type of thing. That's actually a good film that he was in. Wrath is really good. I really enjoyed that one, and I have that on Blu-ray, and I have the VHS. I found the VHS at some, I think it was at a Goodwill. Oh, no! It wasn't at a Goodwill. It was at one of Jeff's conventions. I don't remember what convention, but it was at one of them. And my friend Dewey Sean, which has one of the best booths at the conventions, and he does stand-up comedy. You guys have seen him in the vlogs. Big shout out to Dewey Sean. It was I found Wrath of the VHS tape. Dewey Sean, thanks a lot for giving me. I mean, I bought it, but it was on your table, Dewey Sean. So big shout out to Dewey Sean. What up, motherfucker? That's what up. That's right. So he was actually good in that one. But Clint, even though his performance was good in Silent Night, Deadly Night, the whole movie is just, besides him, that's the only good thing about the movie. Because Clint Howard, he's been in so many action movies, comedies, horror. He's done over like 150 films. I mean, he's been in a lot of shit, you know. And one of my favorite things that he was in, I love his performance in Apollo 13. Apollo 13 is a great fucking movie, you know. And I like his performance in Jim Carrey's The Grinch. I mean, that's a good one too, you know. And he's always playing like these. And then he had a cameo in The Cat in the Hat, you know, where Mike Myers was the Cat in the Hat, and I watched that one. The Cat in the Hat, it was all right. But I like the Grinch more. You know, Fears grew up. I mean, I grew up with the Grinch, and I grew up with the Cat in the Hat. But you know, once you read the Cat in the Hat book, you know, when I was a kid, I read it like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, all right, it's a 6-foot cat. You know, he rhymes and he reads a lot, and he's trapped in a house with a bunch of kids. All right, time to move on to the next book. But the Grinch stuck with me. You know, the Grinch is fucking hilarious. Hopefully, I can go to Universal this year and I can get a cameo around Christmas time with the fucking Grinch. That is the plan. I would love to go like Christmas Day or Christmas Eve and go meet the Grinch. So hopefully Fears can make that a reality. Thank you for the third like. I really appreciate that. And so yeah. And let's see here. So that's what I gotta say about Silent Night, Deadly Night 4. Just watch. Skip number 4, watch 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll see how 5 is. Anyway, before I move on to the next topic, guys, Fears feels like I have to tell you something. It's been on my chest for a while, and I'm not just saying this. I'm saying this to the loving and loyal fans. I don't know what the idiot trolls are trying to do. If you guys have noticed, a lot of people watch. Like almost every day I have like somewhere between 7 and 11 people watch. I don't know if that's half trolls watching and then half loyal fans watching. But to my loyal fans, I don't know what these idiot fuckers are trying to do. These idiot trolls. But I could care less if they're boycotting me. But my loving and loyal fans, feel free to comment. You know? Feel free to comment. Feel free to talk. You guys have pretty much free range to say whatever you want. Within reason. You guys know the rules. But don't let these idiots take you down. Like, I felt so bad for Sega last night, you know. He was like, oh man, Fears, I'm feeling like taking a break on Twitch, you know, because of these idiots. I'm like, Sega, that's what they want you to do. That's why I told Sega, I was like, I told him last night, I said, these idiot trolls are like, oh, I'm going to boycott you. Nah, 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 nah. I don't give a shit that they're boycotting me. So I said, Sega, don't let these fucking idiots take you down, you know? I said, Sega, and I meant it wholeheartedly. I'm like, don't let, because I don't have many trolls. It's the same fucking, 8 idiot trolls jerking themselves off with their own hands, you know? So I said, Sega, a lot of my trolls are your trolls. I said, or if you have new ones, then there you fucking go. I don't give a shit what people think of me. Either you like Fears or you don't like Fears. If you don't like Fears, try by, fuck you, and never come back, you know? But to my loving and loyal fans, you guys know how much I love you. You guys know how much I care about you. You know? But feel free to chat away. Rezi says, trolls made me just stronger. Well, there you go, Rezi. Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through all that pain, Rezi. Fears was already strong to begin with, you know. I could care less, you know. I've gotten a lot better ignoring them, you know. Like, they think, Rezi, that I'm afraid of them. Guess what? Fears has never been afraid of you fucking idiot trolls. How many channels have I took down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's too many to count. Fears always wins. I will always win. I'm 90 steps ahead. You're fucking, you idiot trolls are fucking morons. You're never gonna get Fears to take down my channels. You're never gonna win. So try by, ha 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 ha. You know, hit me with your best shot, motherfucker, or not. But I don't care that you're boycotting me. But the point I'm trying to make is to my loving and loyal fans. You guys know how much I love you. You guys know how much I care about you. You know, so feel free to chat away, you know. Because you guys know, the only time I block people or time people out is the idiot trolls that come in and try to cause problems, you know? So I just wanted to apologize to my loving and loyal fans. I will never, ever, ever, ever in a million, quadrillion, kabillion years apologize to the idiot trolls, because usually 11 times out of 12, or almost every single time, they fucking start it, you know? So that's why I was like, I looked at Sega last night, and I wasn't making fun of him. I was like, Sega, you're really going to let Quentin, that fucking idiot moron loser that has no fucking life, you know, and a bunch of his fucking minions, like, make you take a break? I'm like, Sega, fuck them. I'm like, I said, Sega, I said, it's your show. Don't let them fucking take over your show. You know, I said, Sega, I said, here's the bottom line. I said, if they don't, I said, Sega, you've got rules to your Twitch, right? And he goes, yeah, I got rules, Fears. I said, well, then there you go. I said, the people that follow the rules, keep them around. I said, the people that don't follow the rules, tell them to fuck off. And I said, if they don't follow the rules, say, try bye, fucking see you later, eat shit and die, and then fucking block them and then move on with your life, Sega. That's pretty much what I said, you know? Exactly, girl gamer. She says haters. H period A period T period E period R period S period. Having anger towards everyone reaching success. I couldn't agree more, girl gamer. Moron, shitbag losers that feel sorry for themselves. They don't have enough confidence. They hate themselves or something. Most bullies are like this. And then to give them an ego boost, hey, he's pretty weak. I'll go make fun of him, and then I'll feel better about myself. And then, yeah, man, everything will be great. And in actuality, Fears is blunt, unfair. I would look at him in their face and go, guess what? You're a fucking idiot. If you touch me, I'll just blast you in the face. You're a fucking moron. You know? That's why, girl gamer, none of these idiots ever show up. I have invited them. I'm like, I'm waiting. Come. Let's settle it like men. Not one of those idiot moron losers that ever showed up, because they know exactly what would happen. Fears would not stop. I would not stop hitting them until they were a bloody fucking mess, or somebody pulled me off of them. And then after somebody pulled me off of them, I'd run back and kick them right back in the face, because they put me through so much hell over the years. So they know that they would get their ass kicked royally. They know they would. They know they would. So, yeah. But to my loving and loyal fans, I am sorry. But hey, feel free to comment, you know. I'm not stopping the loving and loyal fans, but I've noticed. So I hope all these idiot trolls have not convinced my loving and loyal fans, like, oh, Fears is the worst, Fears is terrible. No, I'm really not. You know, I just don't put up with people disrespecting my friends, disrespecting me, disrespecting, you know, my show, you know, disrespecting what I'm all about, because they're trying to force their evilness, force their negative vibes on the show, and I just won't put up with it, you know? You know, that's why I'm always quick. I'm very quick. Like, you guys know I'm quick on that block button. Like, someone will come in like, oh, Fear sends mail to himself. No, you're a fucking idiot. No, I didn't. You know, you're a fucking liar. Bam, you're gone. Blocked. I never sent mail to myself. You're a fucking moron, you know? Which I thought was absolutely hilarious, Rezi, because I was like, well, clearly I haven't got much fan mail. Because I tell people, I'm not forcing people to send fan mail. Only send fan mail if you want to. And I said, whenever I do get fan mail, then I'll react to it. I'll read, if it's a letter, I'll read it. Like Triple. Triple was very nice. He sent me the selfie stick. I can't use it this weekend because, you know, Disney will take it away. But the next time I go to a convention, or the next time I vlog somewhere where I can use a selfie stick, oh yeah, you bet your ass I'll use it, you know? And that was very nice of Triple. I thanked him. He's a good guy. So yeah. So anytime I do get fan mail, you know, I'll definitely say thank you and react to it. And I've said thank you. Anytime someone's ever gotten me something, anything, even if it's not fan, like Vision sent me a bunch of stuff, I've said thank you to him. Which, Visions, I haven't brought you up in a while. I hope you're doing good, buddy. I hope you'll come back someday. I miss you, man. I do. You're a good guy. I've said thank you to him. I've said thank you to a whole bunch of people. Anytime someone has sent me something, I've always said thank you, you know? You just gotta keep plugging away. And the reason why I brought this up is I felt so bad for Sega, Rezi. I really did. I was like, man, I'm like, Sega is usually so chipper. And when he contacted me last night, I felt bad. I felt bad, man, because he was like, Fears, I'm like, I feel like I'm going to take down my channel. I was like, Sega, whatever you do, I'm like, you'll regret it, Sega. I'm like, don't take down the fucking channel. I'm like, Sega, do not take down your channel. I'm like, you'll regret it. I'm like, you'll think it's great now, and then all of a sudden, 4 days later, you'll be, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have took down my channel. So, but Sega did write me and said, I guess he figured out a way to watch people's YouTube channels, and I guess he figured it out. So I'll read you guys what Sega wrote me. I guess he found a way. I guess he either figured it out himself or he asked somebody in the community, you know, about that ad blocking. Because I was like, Sega, I said, you're asking the wrong person, buddy. I have no idea. Because I've never fucked with the ad blocking shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, I have no idea, Sega. I have no clue, you know? But Sega wrote me and said, hey man, I found a workaround. I'm using Microsoft Edge for YouTube, but back on Chroma, whatever the fuck that is, I don't know what Microsoft Edge is, I don't know what Chroma is, but back on Chroma, when the Sunday and Thursday stream opening, I'll just use YouTube Music, and then I had no idea. I know what YouTube Music is, but I don't know what Chroma is, I don't know what Microsoft Edge is, so I was just, in my head, I was just like, well, I'm glad Sega found another option. So I just said, "Hey, that's great, Sega. Glad you found an answer for it, buddy." So I'm glad that he actually figured it out, because man, he was like bumming last night. He was bumming, and I was like, "Well, I don't want to see a friend in need." You know, he was like, "Oh man, they're making fun of me on Twitch," and I was like, "Sega, what else is new? They make fun of me almost every goddamn day of my life, you know." Or not every day, but almost every day. Every week there's some fucking idiot that says some shit, you know. I said it's just what you have to fucking deal with when you're a YouTube personality, you know. There's always remember I told you guys about that crazy psychopath on my TikTok. Every couple of weeks he will, I don't know who he is, but he'll write me the craziest shit, and I have to block. He'll make up all these stupid profiles like, Fears' penis is weak. I kid you not, I've had to block that. I hate Fears' penis. You know, and then he'll write me some stupid bullshit. It has to be like an idiot teenager or some stupid middle school kid, because the shit that this troll sends me, or it's probably one of Mattman's minions, I don't know, just, it has a stupid TikTok profile name, like I hope Fears' grandma dies, and I'm just like, wow, that's a low blow, you know? And then he'll write me a bunch of shit like, I'm gonna kill your grandma, and then I'm gonna saw off your penis, Fears, and put it in my mouth, and I'm like, wow, okay, this is some pretty crazy shit, you know? And I've never responded to him. I'm just like, this guy or this girl, whoever's doing this shit, Rezi, is a fucking idiot. So then I'll just erase his comment and just block him. But it gets annoying sometimes, you know? So I told Sega, I'm like, Sega, actually I get more hate on TikTok than I do on YouTube, you know? I think the trolls, they're finally starting to realize, well, one, don't fuck with Fears, because I'll just take their channel down. I'll just, you know, erase their entire existence. And two, it's pointless to fuck with me, because I'm 25 steps ahead of those idiots, you know? But yeah, so it does get tiring sometimes, Rezi. So that's why I felt the need to say something to my fans, you guys. So feel free to comment. I love my loving and loyal fans. Really, the only time I say something bad is against those idiots, not you guys, you know? I love my loyal fans. Why would I say something bad about the loyal fans? You guys give me nothing but support and love, you know? So it's never anything that the loyal fans do. It's always what those fucking idiots do, the idiot trolls, you know? You know? So yeah. Let's see. Rezi says, my birthday is December 23rd. Oh, nice! Day after Sega. I know, Sega's birthday is around Christmas time. Yeah, your birthday's around Christmas time. Hey, Rezi, if that isn't fate, I don't know what it is, my friend, you know?
I hope things work out with you and Sega. Sega's a good guy. He deserves a good girl like you, you know? I hope you guys get to meet one day. Whether Sega goes off to Belgium, you know, and hangs out with you, or you go to Canada. I wish you the best. I know people give you a lot of shit, Resi, which I don't even know why, you know? You've been nothing but nice to me and my fans. So I don't get what the fuck these idiot trolls have so much against you, you know? I don't get it. I don't get it. But, you know, they have a pea-sized brain, so, you know, you can't really understand those fucking morons, you know? You know, Girl Gamer says, I don't really care about the ads. Yeah, see, I've never really cared about the ads. I mean, yeah, they are a pain in the ass, but I'm like, oh well, you know, you watch it, okay. They're selling this fucking product, da-da-da-da-da. All right, skip the ad, boom. All right, watch another fucking ad. All right, bam, off to the next one, you know? So it's not that bad. But, I mean, I get it. You know, I get it. You know, they are a pain in the ass sometimes. So I understand Sega's frustration, you know? But I was like worried. I was like, well, I don't want Sega to like take down his channel. I don't want YouTube to take down his channel or whatever the hell all that mess was, you know. That's why I was like, Sega, you gotta calm down, buddy. That's why I was like, Sega, come on my channel, vent, just get it all out, buddy. So I'm glad, and I wrote him after the stream and said, hey, Sega, I said, do you feel better? And he's like, oh, Fears, I feel a lot better. And I was like, well, that's good. I'm like, that's good, you know. I said, I'm glad I could help you out. I said, I'm glad I could help out a friend, you know, so that's good. Yo, Richie, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. All right, so next topic, but please, the loving and loyal fans, don't take what I said towards you. All that was directed towards the idiot trolls. You guys know, the loving and loyal fans, you guys can comment as much as you want within reason, you know, don't say anything fucking crazy, you know, and you guys can talk about whatever topic you want to talk about and all that good stuff, you know. Because I care about my loving and loyal fans. You guys know I love you. You guys know Fierce cares about you. I really do. All right. First kiss story. Here we go. So Fierce, I think I was like 5 or 6 when I got my first kiss. And ironically, it happened at a Halloween party. I don't remember the girl's name. I kind of remember what she looks like. But Fierce got invited to this Halloween party. I think I was in kindergarten, first grade, and I don't remember the costume. But she invited the whole first grade class to her birthday party. You know, because we were in the same class and we see each other every day. And I didn't know that she had a crush on me, but apparently she did. And I'm at the party and I'm just kind of talking to everybody. And this is what I remember, guys. I remember it happened in the hallway and I asked her mom, hey, I need to use the restroom. Hilarious, you know. I think this was before all the Crohn's shit started happening, but I went to the restroom, and then after I got out of the restroom, I'm walking back, and I remember the girl came flying out of the kitchen. She pushed me down, and I fell down on my back, and she jumped on top of me, and then she kissed me right here, and I just kind of looked up and was like, okay, all right. And then she grabbed me by the shirt of whatever costume I was wearing. I don't remember what costume I was wearing. And then she kind of like leaned in and then she kissed me on the lips. So. And then I just remember like, oh, wow. Okay. All right. And then I got up, you know, because I'm like 5 or 6. And then I'm like, well, what do I do now? And so she just kind of like, you know, like blushed her little, you know, blinked her little eyes and bye, you know, and then she like walked off and I was like, all right, bye. And then I walked over to my friend, and my friend's like, Fierce, what happened? And I was like, well, she just kissed me. And he's like, what, she did? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, and then he's like, why? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, I guess she likes me. And he's like, did she ever give you any indication? I'm like, well, obviously, you know, when you're 5 or 6, he didn't say indication. But I remember my friend saying, like, did she ever give you a reason? He said something like that, and I said, no. I said, this was out of the blue. I said, I have no idea. I said, I guess she's had a crush on me for quite a while, you know. And so me and my friend are talking. The mom comes out, and she's like, all right, everybody, you know, time for pizza. You know, this was back in the 80s and shit. And I was like, oh, great. Now we have to go into the kitchen, and everyone's going to be around. Well, apparently she had told everybody. So it spread like wildfire, you know. And So I'm in the kitchen, and I'm kind of blushing, and she's blushing. And then I'm eating my pizza, and I'm having my little Coke and shit, and she's over there, and she's all, chatting with her little friends, and I'm over here chatting with my friends, and she's all like, she kind of moseys on over, and she grabs my hand, and I'm like, oh, God, here we go. And she's like, do you want to sit by me? And I'm like, okay, and so, I'm like 5 or 6, so I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just trying to eat my pizza, watch the little Ninja Turtles, leave me alone. But I'm a really nice guy, so I didn't say that. So, so I sit by her, and she's like, well, I like you. And I was like, yeah, I get that. And well, do you like me? And I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said, oh, yeah, you're very pretty, and I said, we don't talk much. I said, I sit up at the front of the class. You sit in the back. Because she sat at the very back, and I sat, like, up at the front. And she's like, well, I've been wanting to talk to you. And I was like, well, I said, you should have just came up, like, during recess or something. And she's like, well, I thought this would show you how much I care about you. And I was like, oh, well, I said that was very nice. And then I remembered she, like, moved away a couple months later. So nothing blossomed from it, sadly. But that was Fierce's first kiss. So, yeah. So it was kind of cool that I didn't have to walk over and, like, kiss her. She was just like, yeah, I want Fierce. Now we're talking. Look at his sexy bod, man. She pushed me on the ground, jumped on top of me right in the hallway, and she's like, all right, I'm going to make my move on Fierce. Oh, shit, here we fucking go. And I was like, yeah, fuck me. That's right. So, yeah. Yo, Larry, what's up? Larry, you finally made it to a stream, man. Like, you kept missing it, buddy. But good to see you, Larry Tate. Good to see you, buddy. Anyway, Larry, you just missed a classic story, so you're going to have to go back, my friend. You're going to have to go back, my friend, and hear a classic story, I don't think I've ever told that story. That's a new one. Well, it's an old story to me, but it's a new story to you guys, so yeah. Well, sadly, Larry, I'm almost done. We've got one topic left, and then Fears has got to get a shower, and then I got some errands to do before work. And as you can tell, I'm a little tired, so I'm probably going to catch a little napo, and then get some dinner. Because now I can actually eat food, and it actually stays down, and I'm not fucking vomiting violently, I still got to be careful, because Fears has still got a few aches and pains, but oh my God, we're at like 90% today. But the other 2 days, holy shit, Fears' stomach, oh my God. I literally wanted to die. It was that much pain. I kid you, oh my, it was so bad. It was so bad. Girl Gamer says, thanks for stopping, and thanks for stopping on the mine, Larry, and Fears, by the way. No worries. I'm feeling a bit better, Larry. Like 2 days ago, Fears was like at 25%. Today, we're like at 90%. So we're not 100%. I still got a few aches and pains, but not as many as yesterday and the day before. Oh my God, 2 days ago, I was like, all right, God, I'll see you in 2 minutes. It hurts so bad, I literally want to fucking die. That's how bad it was. It was pretty bad 2 days ago. So yeah, it was pretty nuts. It's pretty crazy. But yeah. And you missed all the can crushes, Larry. Fears at the beginning of this stream, I was crushing 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what, Larry? For you, I'll just crush one more. There we go. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Ooh, there we go. Good old can crush. Hey, Raz, you can eat Fears' heart out, you know what I'm saying? I'm the master of the can crushes now, bitch. That's right. Yeah, Raz, he would crush like a can here, a can there. Fears crushes like 5, 6 cans a stream, motherfucker. That's right. That's right. Because if you're going to do something, do it to the full, do it to the max. I will. Now, he does have that over me, Larry. I would never be that psychotic and make a can bracelet. I mean, that's pretty psychotic. That's taking a little bit to the stream. I don't need a bracelet made of cans. That's a little fucking nuts. But I will crush a can here and there. But I'm not making a bracelet, my friend. That's a little weird, a little nuts, and a little creepy. All right, well, actually, well, creepy's the wrong word. It's just nuts. I don't mind crushing a can or two, for the fans though. But a necklace, whew. But Raz, he's finally put the bracelet down, and he's actually doing quite well for himself now. So my hat's off to him. He's got a lovely wife, and Yakov showed me a picture of his family, and it seems like a pretty nice family. Pretty nice, he's got a son, he's got a wife. I guess he has a job or I would hope he would have a job if he's supporting, a little one and the missus. So seems like he's doing a lot. It seems like he's doing a lot better, which is good. And from the picture, it didn't look like he was on drugs, because if you do drugs, you're just wasting your life away. So that's good that he's not doing that anymore, so that's good. So I know Fears makes a lot of jokes about Raz, but it's all in good fun, I'm glad that he's doing well, Let's see. You should go on Tommy's live show. He does one. I saw it. I saw his live. I forgot what it's called, Larry. Do you know what his live is called? He had Tommy Talks. I don't even know if he does Tommy Talks anymore. He does a weekly show, and I've been on it. I've called in, but I've never actually been on the show. But I've called in, so my voice has been on the show before, my friend. So yeah. So. By the way, Larry, my birthday's coming up, man. You gonna send some fan mail? I'm just joking, Larry. I'm just joking to all the fans. I'm not forcing anyone. Only send fan mail if you want. But we'll see. We'll see. So far, Triple and some random person that I don't know has only sent me something. So we'll see. We shall see. But you know what? I was like, what a way to start off the fan mail. Getting a selfie stick. I was like, that's pretty badass. That's pretty fucking awesome. I was like, that was pretty cool. All right. Well, Larry, you've got to go back and listen to the first kiss story. Fears got his first kiss when I was like 5 or 6 at a Halloween party. That's pretty badass, man. Pretty badass. I just wish I could remember what costume I was wearing. I don't remember what costume Little Fears was wearing back in the day. I don't remember. But I remember bits and pieces of the Halloween party. I know we had pizza. I know we watched Ninja Turtles, and we watched Ghostbusters, and I know we watched oh god, what's that other Halloween movie? What the hell is it? Oh fuck, I can't remember now. That's what it's called, Larry. Super Fun Time. Now, so I've seen it. I've seen Tommy's live, and like I said, I've called in. My voice has been on it, but I've never actually been a guest on the show. So I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what they talk about on the show, but I've just caught it here and there. I'll be right back. Fears has to use the restroom, but just go ahead and study the cartoon version of Fears. And enjoy that, and I'll be right back. All right. There he is. Cartoon version of Fears. So you got Fears with my shades on, right here. And then you got Fears with my fucking hat on, as always. And then you got Fears Vlogs. And then you got the coffee. And then Genius. There it is. Thumbs up. Double thumbs up, and I'll be right back. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That fucking Crohn's, man. Crohn's it up. Love it. I love having Crohn's disease. Oh my god. I kid you not. The last couple of days, Fears has probably lost 9-10 pounds. Just fucking shitting and puking and fucking Crohn's it up. I don't mean to gross anyone out. This is the reality of my fucking life. Oh my lord. It takes a toll. Oh my lord. Anyway, I roll into work last night, right? And my buddy Sean looks at me and he's like, "Fears, you don't look so good." I was like, "Well, I'm not." And he goes, "Well, where were you the other night?" I said, "Dude," I said, "the pains were so bad." I said, I couldn't come into work." And I said, "Was the manager pissed?" He's like, "No." He goes, he was actually worried, Fears. And I was like, "Oh, well, that's good." I'm like, "At least I'm not in trouble." And he's like, "Well, no." He's like, "Our boss is cool." And I said, "Our boss is cool." I said, "He has a cousin that has Crohn's, so he understands what the fuck I go through." And then Sean has never had Crohn's, so he looks at me. He's like, "Does it hurt, Fears?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Some days it's bad." So we're moving boxes, and he's like, "Well, what's it like?" I said, "You don't want to know, buddy." I said, "You don't want to know." And he's like, "Is it that bad?" I'm like, "Some days it's that bad." I said, "Not every day, but," I said, "a lot of days." I said, "Some days I'm stuck on the toilet for 5-6 hours." I said, "I just grab a good old fucking magazine and start reading a magazine, and I'm just constant shitting, or pissing, or doing both." Again, I'm not trying to gross anyone out. And Sean's like, "God," he goes, "Fears," he goes, "your ass must hurt after you shit for 5 hours." And I was like, "Yeah, it does." And I was like, "I really don't want to talk about it anymore, Sean." He's like, "I'm just trying to make you feel better." And I said, "I appreciate it," but I said, "Oh man," I said, "between the Crohn'sing it up, and then the aches and pains in my stomach." And then he was like, "Well, what's worse, Fears?" I said, "Probably the stomach aches." I said, "If you don't have any stomach aches and you're just going to the bathroom a lot, I can handle some diarrhea, But it's the pain, the stomach pain, that when you combine the two, oh shit, it's so bad sometimes." Larry says, "I will be sending something soon." Cool, Larry. Well, I cannot wait to react to it, and I'll give you a big plug, buddy. And Larry, I cannot wait to hang out with you in February. Larry told me in February, it's your daughter, right, Larry? Larry told me that his daughter has a cheerleading competition, and you got 2 kids, right, Larry? I think you said both your daughters have a cheerleading competition. Larry's coming, and he said, "Fears, right after I spend some time with my family at their cheerleading competition, he's gonna mosey on over to Casa de Fears, and we're gonna hang out." And I was like, "Listen, Larry, mi casa, su casa, my friend." I said, "I'll get Larry in a fucking vlog. We'll vlog it up." And so yeah. So Larry, I'm looking forward to it, my friend. It's gonna be a vlog like no other vlog, my friend. Like, I can't wait to see you. Saving up for the shipping costs. Right on. I know. Shipping costs is a fucking bitch, right? Anytime you buy something, that's how they get you, Larry. And not just Larry, everybody. So let's say you buy something off of eBay, right? $13. It's more like $18 because they're like, "Oh yeah, $6 or $7 of tax." $6 or $7 of tax? Jesus Christ, It's pretty nuts, Like, I could understand like $2. But you guys know Fears. I'm always trying to get on those fucking deals. But I'm like, it wasn't $18. I bought something off of eBay, $13. It should be at the most $15, like $2 of tax. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden they try to ass rape you, like, "Well, it's not really $13. If you add everything up, usually it's 8 to 10%. So if you buy something that's $12, it's going to be $22 with fucking tax." And I'm like, oh god. So I understand, Larry. That fucking tax is a bitch, my friend. Oh my god, it's fucking terrible. I just hate when people try to fuck over like the working man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already have to pay for enough shit. Like, I hate fucking tax. It's fucking bullshit. We pay for, the gas bill, then the water bill, and then the food bill. You got to pay for your clothes. Then you got to make donations at church, Well, I do. I don't know about all you guys, but I always make a donation whenever I go to church. So we pay for enough. And I'm like, "Hello, government, you don't need our money. You're doing fine on your own. Leave the working man alone. We're just trying to make a living here. And everyone else out there is trying to make a living." I just hate it when people try to fuck over other people. That's one of the things that'll royally piss Fears off. You know, when people deliberately try to fuck over someone. I'm like, well, who the fuck are you trying to fuck that person over? Like, that person's a really nice person. Why are you trying to fuck over that person? Yeah, fuck you. You can go away, you know? Leave that fucking person alone. So, yeah. Yo! What's up, heroes? Good to see you. I'm telling you, though, Larry, and everybody else. Larry, you make a good point. Fucking tax, man. Oh, it's fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Anyway. There's that. There's that. Fucking hilarious. Anyway, so me and Sean were talking about that, and he's like, well, I hope you feel better, Fierce. I was like, I feel better. And work was actually pretty good last night. It was pretty good. It wasn't too much. It was kind of a normal night. I roll in, and they're like, hey, welcome back, Fierce. I was like, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And then Sean was like, is it good to be back? I said, well, it's always good to work, Sean, obviously, you know. And he's like, man, he goes, you were gone. I said, well, I wasn't gone for like a week. I said, I took one day off. And he's like, yeah, man. He goes, but I haven't seen you since like last Friday because I have, you know, Saturday, Sunday off. Then I took Monday off because the pain was so unbearable. And I was like, well, I'm back now. I'm going into work tonight. So, but it wasn't bad. We had 39. What was it? Hang on. Oh, shit. Hang on. What was it? It was either 38,000 last night or 39,000. So, not too bad. It wasn't too bad, you know. 38, 39,000. That's like right in the middle. If it's a slow night that I've told you guys, if it's a slow night, it's anywhere from 31,000 to 34,000. If we had 34,000, we would be done. It wouldn't take the whole shift. We would be done in 2 or 3 hours, you know. Which some nights I like getting out super early, and then other nights I'm like, oh well, shit, I didn't get a full 8 hours. So fuck, that sucks, you know. So, yeah. And then other times, I'm just so tired, because lifting boxes, oh, God, it's fucking tiring. It depends on what you're doing. You know, I'm all over the place sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm training people. Sometimes I'm filling up the trucks on the line, and then sometimes I'm down in the pit. Because, and the only difference between the pit and the line, we load the trucks. The pit, the drivers are very anal sometimes, and they're like, just grab the box and put it in front of the trucks. We'll load it ourselves, which is 10 times easier. I'm like, all right, that's cool, because then we don't have to look. Then I don't have to, like, you know, use that computer that's attached to my wrist and scan the fucking box. Okay, boom, check it in. All right, L.5, which goes in L.5 section of the truck. Bam, put it right in there. You know, I don't have to do any of that crap. All I have to do is just go, oh, there's a box. Bam, put it over here. Put it right there. And what I usually do is I tell all the newbies, all right, here's the truck. Make castle walls on either side. And what I mean by that is I usually tell them only put the boxes in the middle if you absolutely have to, because the drivers have to get into the back of the truck. So, and then usually the newbies are like, well, what are you talking about, Fierce? I'm like, all right, like if this is the truck, put all the boxes on this side and then put all the boxes on this side and stack them up as high as you can, so then they have a walkway to go from the opening of the factory into their truck. Make sense? So once I explain it to them, then they're like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we get it. I said, yeah, because you don't want to block off their entrance into the back of the truck. Because then they'll get pissed and go, oh, now I have to fucking move all these boxes, make an entryway myself, and yada, yada, yada. I said, that'll just piss them off, you know? So I'm like, I said, only put it... Now, sometimes we get so many boxes, I have to tell the drivers, hey, we had nowhere else to put them. We started on the castle walls, and then we were running out of places, so we had to put it in the fucking middle. So you're just going to have to, you know, you're going to have to deal with it, you know? And then they're like, yeah, we understand, we get it. 11 times out of 12, they understand. But sometimes the drivers, they get kind of pissed. They're like, hey, Fears, what the fuck? Like we can't get into the truck. And I'm like, yeah, my bad. We were just so busy. So it depends. But normally, like I said, 11 times out of 12, the drivers are really cool people. You know, every once in a while, they get into a little hissy fit and, you know, act like little children. And I'm just like, really? I'm like, listen, like, we're all trying to do our job. And I'm sorry I couldn't make you an entryway. There's nowhere else to put the boxes. We got to put them somewhere, you know? Normally, that's when it's a new driver and he doesn't really know the rules. If it's an older driver that's been there for like 8 or 9 years, they know the drill. But we're always getting new drivers, so I try to explain to the new drivers, hey, there's going to be some days where we have no space at all, and you're just going to have to make your own entry into the back of the truck. But usually, I think I've only had I've been there. Well, at the end after Christmas, it'll be 2 years, and then yeah, it'll be 2 years, 2 full years. So normally in that whole 2 years, I've only had one driver ever yell at me and go, "Hey, what the fuck, Fears? You didn't even leave an opening." Da 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 da. Like I said, out of a whole 2 years, one person had like a little hissy fit, like a little kid. I'm like, really? I'm like, you're gonna throw a little temper tantrum? I'm like, you're a grown adult, dude. Fucking deal with it, you know. Now, of course, I didn't say that to him. I was thinking that because I'm always 100% professional at work, you know. I mean, I'm professional here with you guys, but here I've got a little leeway. I can goof off and say funny shit, to you guys and make you guys laugh because I love making people laugh. I love laughing too. But at work, I keep it 100% official, professional, because Fears wants that promotion. Fears wants more money, so there it is. Which, why, by the way, I told you guys a couple weeks ago, I didn't get promoted yet, but I got a pay raise. So that's fucking good. That's fucking good. Fears it's the government scam so they can get money. Oh, I get it, Richie. Trust me, I get it. Like, I love how the government's like the government thinks we're idiots sometimes, Richie, and I'm like, hello, we're not idiots. Like all that Area 51 bullshit. We know what the fuck's going on. Oh yeah, we're just testing government aircrafts. Everyone's seen an aircraft, for God's sakes. Like, why all the fucking conspiracy and all the, oh God, it's a fucking military aircraft. Shh, fucking hush, hush, hush. Yeah, if you've seen one aircraft, you've seen another one, So I'm like, there's got to be more shit going on in there than just, oh yeah, we're testing secret government aircrafts, They probably got a fucking alien in there, I guarantee you, I mean, I don't know 100% for sure, but Richie, come on. There's some creepy shit going on in there. I've seen fucking Independence Day, motherfuckers. Not that I'm saying, I mean, Independence Day is like an action comedy, but what if there's some truth to it, I'm just saying. By now, humans have had to have had some type of encounter with an alien. Because Fears refuse to believe that plants, animals, and humans are the only living organism in the entire galaxy, in the entire universe. There's got to be something else out there. Plus, remember I told you guys a couple of months back, they already found, I don't know if it was intelligent life, but they found microorganisms in the dirt on Mars. On Mars. So I'm like, well, technically that's an alien because it's not from Earth. It's on another planet. And the other planet is not Earth. It's a different planet. So technically that's a fucking alien. So we already know that some life exists. I mean, it's not like the funny gray man with the fucking eyes, out to here like that with the big ass fucking heads with no ears. You ever seen like an alien like in movies? They have a little slit for a mouth, big fucking gigantic black googly eyes, gray skin, and then no ears. I'm like, well, how are the motherfuckers supposed to hear you? And then like in Independence Day, they're like, well, it's telekinesis. That's how they communicate. And I'm like, oh God, here we go. So yeah. So I don't know, Richie. There's definitely some creepy shit going on out there, buddy. And then they think, Richie. Then they think like, oh yeah, we're the government. Like we don't have enough money. You have multiple amounts of money. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't get into all that political bullshit, Richie. I hate politics. All that fucking crap. I don't vote. I don't do any of that bullshit. That's fucking horseshit. Anyway, it's all fucking rigged. Or Fears thinks it's rigged. All I care about is that we have a president, and he's either doing his job or he's attempting to do his job. And hopefully Donald Trump never goes back into fucking office. Oh my God, what a fucking psychopath! I'll give him this. He's a good businessman, but does that make him a good president? Hell, fucking no. Oh my God, he got into fights with everybody, and he was like antagonizing the fucking press. He told the press to fuck you, and I was just like, oh God, this guy's fucking out of control, man. It was pretty nuts what he got away with. And I was like, holy shit. I'm like, this guy needs to calm the fuck down, But like Obama, he was very polite to the press. He was very polite to everybody, and I actually enjoyed him being in Plus, it was really cool. He was the first black president. That's very cool. Because Fears, I'm cool. Well, I try to be cool with everybody. Some people make it impossible, idiot trolls online. But Fears is a very simple guy. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. If you're mean to me, Fears will be your worst enemy. It's you give what you get. If you want to be a fucking idiot and you want to act fucking crazy to Fears, then I'll be crazy right back. That's usually how people work. Because think about it. Why would you want to be nice to someone if someone mistreated you? Like, hey, Fears, you're a fucking idiot. Well, hey, fuck you. You're an idiot too. Why did you call me an idiot? So you give what you get. Most people are like that. Most people. There you go, girl gamer. Resi says, same here. Same here. So yeah. I will say this. Donald Trump did some cool things. But overall, did I like him as a president? No. I think it was cool that he made the Space Force. The Space Force was pretty fucking sweet. Because Fears, ever since I was a wee little lad, a wee little Fears, I've always loved space. Always had an interest in it. Would Fears ever go into space if I had the chance? Hell yeah! Now I would be scared shitless. But you guys know Fears would be vlogging the entire time. Oh yeah. The first Fears in space? Yeah. The first YouTuber in space? That would be a nice little thing to have on the resume, a nice little thing to have under Fears' hat. That would be pretty good. So yeah. That's what I'm saying, Cool Collections. He was too blunt. Now, I will say this. He did get some shit done. I'm not saying he was all bad. But I just didn't like his approach. He was, like, Fears is blunt. I'm blunt, but I'm fair. That's fair to say to you guys. You guys know I'm blunt, but I'm fair. He's just blunt, He's like, yeah, whatever, fuck you. I don't want to talk to the press. Hey, fuck you, And I'm just like, holy shit, okay. But yeah. Biden, I'm kind of 50-50 on Cool Collections. Good to see you, by the way, Cool Collections. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen you in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Biden, I don't know. He's kind of in the middle. He's friends with Obama. I don't really know much about Biden, so I can't really say anything good or anything bad about him. He's just kind of in the middle. So, I don't know. We'll see whatever the next, whenever we have to vote next for the next president. I don't know. We'll see. So, I don't know. We shall see. All right. Last topic. Because Fears has got to go take a shower. I got to get something to eat. I haven't uploaded a vlog in fucking ages, so I want to try and get that done before work. All right. So, actually, I think I'm going to end it right now. I'll save why I created Fearsman for another day, because we've been going for quite a while now. But, another good stream under our hats, guys. We went for an hour and 14 minutes. Not too shabby. Pretty good. Thank you to all my loving and loyal fans for commenting. Remember, the super chats are appreciated whenever you guys want to do that. I'm not forcing you to do that. Whenever you feel like a super like or a super chat, fucking go for it. Send the fan mail, bam, right here. And it's also in the description, guys. It's also in the description. And I don't know what movie I'm going to review tomorrow. I'll just pick something, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. But another great stream, as always. So, Fears is taking off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my buddy, my pal Randy at Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. Follow Fears, Lord Fears, Fearsman 26 on YouTube, the main channel. Fears Vlogs, the second channel. Follow me on TikTok, Fearsman 26. Follow Resi Girl Gamer. Check her out. She's playing those scary video games. Check her out. Follow my buddy, my pal, Heroes and Villains Collectibles. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. Fears loves you guys. I do. I really do. Fears cares about you guys.